Section 6. This is a short one, but full of a ton of work. So, start here. This presents a couple of challenges. I think we're going to leave this stuff on the right and let it be just kind of an alternate chunky line, both climbing and descending. Obviously, drainage is a pretty big issue here. So over here, I think we're going to bring the trail down this way, through here, but this up here on top of this rock is going to be a water bar drainage. And you can tell that it once was a bit. It's been cleaned out a little bit in the last year or so. Let's look at it from the other angle. So, water bar will drain over there. Trail's going to go through here. So these big rocks that somebody put in here to try and back up that water bar, we're going to remove those. Now we might be able to take some of those and fill in this hole over here. Most people, well, at least I, often go this high line or over this pink rock and straight down. But this hole is quite a bit of a hole, so we want to try and manage that. We can leave it, or some of these big rocks right here can go in to fill in here, and this could become a nice little rock ramp, and then you'd still have a line over here that and then that is draining straight down there, so we want to encourage that, kind of keep a drainage line going through there, but the trail's going to come across there. And then this puppy, the check dam is super undercut. Tons of big material around here to work with that we can dig up. Big rocks, remember, if you can lift them, they're not big enough for this kind of thing. We need something that's going to be super heavy and stay in place. You want something big on the bottom that's going to anchor it way down here. And then we could just build a rock ramp up to this check dam, but eventually this wooden bar is going to need to come out because it's so undercut. You can see people have been shoving rocks under it for a while just to try and keep the earth in there. So that earth above it up here is going to start to cut through, and then we'll have what we see on this next one, like this. So this is what happens when undercutting gets bad on the check dams. So this one, wood bar definitely coming all the way out. We're going to need to put in some nice substantial rocks across here. Probably dig them in right back here, again at least halfway into the rock, only exposing it, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches. Really the idea there is to hold the soil back, and then we'll need a ramp, a rock ramp on the other side, at least again on one side, to help so that if there is flow over from water or anything, that helps hold the soil, slow it down. But then we can also have a line that has a big push to it. And lastly, this guy. Probably hold on to this for a little longer, although it does have some slightly exposed rebar. A couple of these big rocks on the side could be pulled in. Those are good on the sides because they choke people in, force people not to go. As we all know, a lot of people like to go around these guys. So these big rocks do a good job of forcing people into the maneuver and onto the stake, keep them on the trail. But we could probably pull off 1 or 2 of these. There's a nice big rock over here on the creek side and build a little bit of a ramp here. Probably just a handful of rocks will fill that in nicely. And that's section 6.